comes. Whoa, that was a lot.
Well, it seems to be over now.
Hey guys, what's up? Hope y'all doing well today. This is your boy JMG, and I'm just here giving y'all my first impressions of this Forspoken demo. Okay, right now I don't know if it's on any other consoles. I don't think it is, but I know it's on PS5 and PS4 question mark. I have to look that up, but I know it's out and I'm playing a demo now. So anyways, just quick synopsis of the story. This lady's named Frey, I believe, and she is pretty much isekai'd into another world by a magic cuff. Something about sisters and witches. Honestly, I don't want to lie to y'all. The story, I really didn't play this for the story because I kind of knew it going into it. Isekai stuff, you know. But anyway, the game, the way it feels pretty good. Spells, which you have, I guess, multiple types of spells. From what I've seen, you had all fire type spells with different categories of that. Like you get a fire sword, kind of get a fire spear, sorta. You kind of use it like a sword, and then sometimes a spear, and you get like the little, I want to say fire fists. You just run up and punch them with that. There's different variations of the skills, and there's another side to it. That's what you use on your right trigger. Well, I guess it's R2. You press R2 and do those moves, and you also have another selection of moves on your L2, which is kind of like support skills. You can do like a firewall. That's my favorite. Just make a wall around yourself with fire, or you could just get this little fire swords that'll come behind you. It's pretty nifty. It's just different stuff. That's with the fire elements. Now you have multiple elements from what I'm seeing. They only give you 2. I know you can get water and probably ice, what I've seen through the previews, but for now in this demo, you get 2. Fire and earth, and I'm assuming earth is her natural element, her starter element when you play the game from the get-go. And yeah, pretty much the same thing. You get different variations of the spells. Like, as far as earth, you can throw a bunch of rocks. You can choose between like a machine gun type thing, and then like at the end of it, shoots like a kind of big one. Or you can make like a shield, some kind of earthen shield, which I didn't really find very useful during my playthrough, not gonna lie. And this little kind of shotgun blast you build up with it. And on the support side, you have like this little branch, this big old branch actually, what I say little, where you just swing it and it pretty much leeches life. I like that one as far as the earth skills. She has a thing that cures poison. So there's that. So that's pretty much the combat. You attack with it. You don't really have, you have a cooldown too. You have a cooldown for, mostly for the support moves I found. The R2 move, you don't really use as a cooldown. In between that, you see like the triangle right there. The top one is kind of like a special ability, special move or whatever. You build it up, you press R2 and L2 I believe, and you just do a big fire geyser, or a big tree comes out of the ground, something like that. You'll see it probably, I'll set it up. But that's really the combat. It feels kind of smoothish, like, okay, here's the thing, here's the problem I have with it. It doesn't feel compact. Sometimes I feel like I'm just swinging with some spells, like the fire blade. I'm just swinging. It doesn't feel like, I mean, I guess it doesn't feel like, I don't know, like some weight to it. Like when I hit the enemy, it just feels like I'm just, boom, you know, I hit them. I don't feel the concreteness. It's kind of like Dark Soulsy in that way. In a weird way where it doesn't feel like combat is very intuitive, like just combos or something. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that's bad. That's just not my taste, especially when you have such more abilities, and you have a lot of abilities. So I can't sit here and say it's just feel like that the whole time, because you know, it's pretty more to the game. But from what I experienced, I felt it okay. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Now, that's what traversal. You can also use your ability to traverse, which I really like. Again.
What's this?
So you can do this run. I think you unlock another portion of it where, as you're running, when you see your character light up, right? She lights up this red thing, and you press circle. She'll do an extra boost. Now, one thing I have to say about traversal in particular is you have stamina, and I get it, stamina, you need to rest and all that, but in games like this, I feel like it's just in the way. Like, as far as traversing, you know, you're just gonna go through this bar and you're running, and you gotta constantly build it up. But I will say, once you run and you hit circle at the right time, it builds up a bar. But see, it becomes a problem when you start to go climbing stuff. Like, once you go like jump, and if you jump off the wall, you use one of your stamina things, but you also got this little whip thing you hit with square. Once you do that, you can cling on to items and rock shapes, these little rocks that sticks out of the ground. It's kind of weird where everyone you clip to, you could jump off of it and it wastes your stamina. So if you're running and you want to like do some Spider-Man stuff where you're running and then you just go swing to that rock and then jump up, it kind of can just be hindrance waiting on your stamina to go up in a game like this. Now, again, this is just saying from the demo, because I know once you play it more, you may end up getting extra stamina, or it may not even cost stamina or something, but I can only go by what I'm playing. I don't like this, you know, it hinders me from doing other things. I just hate being stuck just standing there waiting for something to build up when I can just go out, you know? But yeah, that's really the stamina thing. Honestly, it's pretty cool, but I will say this game reminds me, I don't know if you ever played this. It's called Soul Sacrifice. It was on the PSP. The abilities feel kind of like that, you know, once you set them up. It just like you get the blade, the fire blade, and just different abilities like the earth and, you know, shield. It feels very much like that game. If y'all know what I'm talking about, shout out to y'all. You know, y'all some OGs. That's a classic. Played the heck out of that game. Did it make a sequel? I don't know. Unrelated. Anyways, camera's okay. Again, there's not nothing blowing you away, but it is annoying again when you're going to do the traversal. Especially once you're trying to cling to the rocks, the camera only goes up a certain range. It's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna hold you. It's dumb. Well, you can't, like, say you're trying to cling to a rock that's above you. You can't, the camera doesn't move high enough up. So you pretty much literally have to be over the rock or just actually near it. And the camera doesn't actually snap to the rocks. I don't know why. You would think it would know where you're going. It's a big giant rock poking out of the earth. Like, just cling on to it, you know? So camera can get a little crazy. Not a fan of that, but I mean, it's not end of the world. Maybe they can fix that. I don't know. And another thing is the HUD. You see it at the bottom left over there, that little thing. See the rectangle. I mean, I guess the squares, whatever, at the bottom. Those are your stamina, and it's not a lot, as you can see. You blow through it along, it don't take you a while to blow through it, especially like once I'm saying you're traversing and using the hook. I call it a hook shot. Just call it what it is. It's a hook shot, right? Stop pretending, eh? But yeah, just use that and then it goes away so quickly. And plus, you don't take fall damage. Kinda. You do, but once you drop, it pretty much takes your stamina instead of your life. And once your stamina goes down, then you take fall damage. So I don't like that as well, but I mean, I guess I'd rather do that than take fall damage, but you know, there's that. So that can get annoying. So anyways, we was talking about the HUD. So the HUD, you can't move it. Well, at least I haven't found a way, because I instantly seen it down there in the bottom left. I'm like, I'm never going to be looking down there in combat. Why is it not at the top? Why is the HUD not at the top of the screen? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, who's going to be looking at the bottom of the screen? Like, come on. Like, at least give me an option to change my HUD if you're going to put it in such an obscure place. Like, maybe there's a way to change it. I haven't seen any. So if y'all seen a way, please let me know. Yeah, I didn't see any. Just more of a just something, I don't know, Easter egg, I guess. But in the way she swings her blade, it's reminiscent of Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if y'all played that, but yeah, though some of the animations do seem like they're just got from that game. Just that specifically, I noticed the way she swings. I'll try to put up some visual for you guys, but I definitely noticed that. I was like, wow, that's very similar to how he fights. So is that like, you know, any premonition on what to expect? But I mean, this is the Luminous engine, correct? Luminous engine. So they were made by the same people, same engine rather. So I don't know, could be some similarities there, but yeah. And difficulty. The game's not really hard. From what I've seen, I just, you know, you find the enemy's weakness, which there is a decent amount of enemies around, you know. You find a weakness, which is either fire or earth, and you just pummel them to death. I don't really, there's not really, you know, science to that. So yeah, that's really mostly what I got from it. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's a day one, but I'm not, you know, right now playing it, I am curious. So I may get it day one, depending on what I'm playing at that time. But it's definitely good. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it fundamentally as a game. Like, it's just different. I'd say it's worth the risk if you want. If you don't have anything to play in January, you know what I'm saying? February's coming up, you know, it's gonna be crazy in March now. So just, you know, go ahead and pick it up. I'd recommend it. I'd say pick it up. It's worth a look into. Oh yeah, before I forget, the banter between Freya and this cuff that can talk. I'm mixed about it. Sometimes she says some cool stuff, and sometimes it's just like very corny jokes. See if I can find some.
That'll teach you.
Ah, yeah, what he said. Woo, perfect 10.
Well, that all depends on what we're judging you on. Break time's over. Let's get moving.
Says the guy who can't even open the door to leave.
Why would I need to? I have you.
Put them up, but yeah, it's a hit and a miss sometimes. It's not all there, I will submit. This is definitely not, but I mean, you know, I guess that comes with this type of game, you know. Very out of this world experience. Oh my god, did I just actually do that? That's crazy. And he's like, yeah, well, I could have done it better, you know, stuff like that. That kind of banter is kind of like 90s in a way, you know, very old school. But yeah, that's really it. I guess I'll show a bit of boss, one of the final bosses of the demo. Like I said, it wasn't really that hard. I think he almost killed me, but like, you got these health vials, which you pretty much press down on the D-pad and you can use them instantly. So it's kind of like, why am I even... I didn't really have any trouble, you know? Unless I wasn't looking at the HUD, which is down there, which is a hindrance. So, yeah. But anyway, those are my first impressions. Sorry if I rambled a bit, but I just wanted to get all that out there, all the information y'all need to know about it. Final thoughts. I'd say try it out. Honestly, I think I'm gonna buy it. I'm leaning 80-20, so I'm probably gonna get it. I have to play some couple other games too. Crisis Core. Get my impressions on that as well. But yeah, this game's looking pretty snazzy. It's new. It's definitely some that newness, you know. So I'm seeing some stuff that I haven't seen in other games. I'm just curious. So the thing about this is this game could be really great. This game could be really corny based on a lot of stuff that I don't know about it, you know, the different powers you get, you know what I mean? It can be insane. So this game has definitely good potential. So I would say give it a go. I'm pretty sure I will. So yeah. But this has been your boy JMG. Hope y'all day has been great. If not, let it be better. And yeah, peace out. I'll make more videos now. I think I got a God of War review coming up. I beat that. And I'm gonna do some impressions on Crisis Core and also review on that and some other fun stuff. But yeah, if you made it this far, appreciate you. Have a good one.